Also, one of the other things that was at Final Round was that Capcom brought Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition over there. And previous to it being at Final Round, a video had just come out on the PlayStation blog, and the speeds were all messed up.
Right.
Like, everything looked super fast, and then everybody was like, well, so much for Arcade Perfect, screw this game kind of thing. Capcom can't do anything right. And so when I went to Final Round, I was like, all right, we're going to investigate this. Yeah. I'm going to test every damn thing I can humanly test. I'm going to talk with the guys over there. And I recorded a bunch of videos, and I tested as many glitches as I could. And my takeaway right now is, it feels pretty damn arcade perfect right now.
Yeah, man, I had the same exact reaction. I felt like Third Strike felt like Third Strike, and it feels like arcade speed Third Strike because it's way easier to hit confirm.
Yeah.
Arcade was slower than like the PlayStation version and stuff.
Oh, so. Is it really?
Yeah,
I didn't know. Okay,
okay. So it's partly why people wanted to keep playing the arcade version. Like people in SoCal didn't want to play PlayStation or whatever. Because they felt like they couldn't hit confirm anymore, or not as easily anyway. But that's definitely there. You can definitely do that. And Super Turbo felt like Super Turbo. Yeah. It really did. I didn't play any of the other games, so I don't know. But those two definitely felt similar.
Yeah, I was messing with a lot of the different games. But, I mean, one of the reasons why, personally, I have a lot of faith in this game is really because the same guys who did the Mega Man Retro Collections did this one, Digital Eclipse, I believe it is. And one of the guys who works for that is a dude named Frank Cafaldi. I talked about him on the stream before. He's a guy that I really, really like what he talks about. He's really interested in the archival and preservation of games. In fact, I've talked about this before, but his goal is not to emulate games on a platform. His goal is not to make these games so that they only work on that platform. Basically, he builds a giant shell, puts the game inside the shell, and he adapts the shell to the platform. So they'll code the shell to the Xbox One. He'll code the shell to the PlayStation 4 hardware and all that stuff like that. But once you get there, that layer then takes everything and does so that no matter what, you can port it to another system like that. You don't have to worry about finding new bugs because it's only the shell that you have to make it fit into. And so that makes me excited about the game. I have a lot of faith in that, and especially after this weekend. I tested every damn thing. People just sent me things all over. I didn't even know some of the things. The Capcom guys even told me some stuff that were bugs that are still in there that I bet you even Third Strike players don't know about, you know? And I could not find anything that didn't work except for stuff that they intentionally made it so that it didn't work, you know? So game freezing glitches for the online games were gone. And then also the Guile reset didn't reset the game anymore. It was really odd. I don't know how they did this or what they did, but it just became another handcuffs. Because before, you would just go boom, and the game was gone. But now he starts to throw just like the handcuffs, and then the guy gets stuck in there. But even all the really obscure bugs, like Zangief Rapid Fire, Crouching Light Kick in World Warrior, and all the weird Alpha 3 ones. So Rolento and Guy had game freezing bugs where you could do Kara Visms. And then they would just end up floating across the screen and kicking, and as soon as it runs out, they just get stuck in the air floating forever, and then they're unhittable, and then the whole thing just went away. But those were gone.
I see.
You know, stuff like that.
Because it's going to be played online. They don't want to screw up the online experience. I get it.
Even Ken killing Makoto and having Makoto spaz in the air, even though that didn't freeze the game, they got rid of that because it was just a delay and weird and stuff like that. So, but a lot of the other stuff, Ryu throw in the Shinsho worked, even Akuma teleporting and killing Sei, Enbu, and Ganejin, which I didn't even know was a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing either, to be honest.
I mean, it looks like Ganejin's shadow goes away, but he's still Ganejin, but it actually looked like, because the shadows go away, that Sei, Enbu is literally just done. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either, Yeah, no, it seemed really good. The only thing that people have been chatting about and we didn't test was the input delay. And I don't know. There's like some input delay for PlayStation and whatever, and I don't know if this game suffers from significant input lag. It didn't seem like it to me, but I'm not good at testing that. I'm really not good at testing that. So I don't want to like make a pronunciation on that either way.
Atari, who does nothing but plays arcade ST, said he went and played it, and he said it felt a little laggy to him. But like us, like we both played 30th Anniversary and the arcade cabinet, I didn't feel like there was any
Same with me, but again,
but we're
not
the
good
worst.
at it.
We're the worst at testing that because I am muscle memory man. You know what I mean? So it just doesn't even matter to me once I just start doing it. So and of course we're also coming from Street Fighter V, land of 6 frame lags. So you know it's like this was 6.5 frame lag. So who knows? You know, for us this feels great.
Yeah. Well, I talked with Arturo Sanchez. He said it also felt good to him. Both games. Yeah. So anyway,
I'm
pretty
really
positive on
it. Also, the other thing that blew me away, honestly, was the load times for the game.
Oh, it's crazy fast.
So
crazy.
This was a special build, which what the Capcom guys were telling me. So there was obviously no title screen or whatever. It just went straight to versus mode when you picked the thing, right? When you picked the game. But it was literally like, let me go to the title menu, hit start, boom, character select. Like it wasn't.
It's crazy fast. Literally 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like there was. So I was playing against.
I feel like it was just like half or something.
I was playing against a guy who was playing Old Sagat, and he picked Sagat and tried to pick Old Sagat, and he screwed it up. And he was like, "Oh man, oh well, it's fine. Let's just play us through." And I was like, "No, let's press start. Go back to press start. Quit. Yes. Then select Super Turbo again. That's it.
That was 2 seconds.
It's like literally that. This length of time it took me to say that is definitely longer than how long it takes you to actually do it.
Dude,
it's 2 seconds.
On
it's
that
crazy.
demo version, after you win, it goes dun dun dun. One player versus people. Do you want to rematch? Ding, go to yes. That took longer than it went boom KO start. It'll seriously be like NRS games, I think, if this gets into tournaments, actually it probably won't jump to versus screen right away.
Well,
but there should maybe be an option for that.
That'd be pretty sick.
That actually should be an option for that. But yeah, it was crazy how fast the loading time was. So.
Yeah, and it looked good. Super Turbo does have the HD remix art, the like side art characters.
Oh yeah. Some of them,
Some of them. But, other than that, it was all good.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. I'm super excited for this. And, I just kind of want to do a retrospective on all the games. So hopefully when it comes out, I'm just going to be like, look, here's what this game is like. This is what this game is like. And kind of talk about the history and all that stuff like that. I'm excited.
That sounds great.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, just to clarify, I did talk to the Capcom reps. Full disclosure, it was Kim, who I've been friends with for like over 10 years. So we know each other really well and everything like that. But he did confirm to me that there will be a training mode and a versus mode.
Ooh.
So any, fears that it wasn't going to have a training mode, apparently the version that Press played, including Maximilian, was just a version where it wasn't implemented yet. But there will be a versus, there will be a training mode, so no worries about that. Which means my airplane rides are going to be training mode heaven on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yes.
And you're going to do it on the laptop, right? So...
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll have to look into which one to do. That's good. That's a good question. One of those two.
Yeah. Yep, Kim 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. So.
I just got a Brooks Ultimate Fighting Board PCB that works on the Switch. So.
Nice. I didn't know that those worked on Switches.
It works on everything, man. It's crazy. Including Switch. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So that's Street Fighter 30th. Want to take a quick break?
Sure, let's take a break.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back with some Noctis, some Unio EXE latest, and then just regular old fighting game news. Be right back, guys.
Welcome back to the show. Let's talk a little bit now about some new stuff.
That's right.
Noctis Lucas Callum? Something like that.
I'll let you go with that.
Or maybe they have a soft C on one of those. I don't know. Forget
they do pronounce it like in the game or something like that. So I just don't remember how it sounded, to be honest with you. So, but yeah.
Anyway, he's out on Tekken now.
There is a couple of tournament matches. You want to wait till FGC News before we talk about those, like the South by Southwest?
Do you want to do that first? Sure.
Canada. So I have one thing here from Canada East Championships. Apparently took place this past weekend as well. Had a bunch of games over there. So, see here. It wasn't this past weekend. It was right before that, because I know Justin and a bunch of guys were there as well. Like, they were there and then they came over. So I can't remember when this took place exactly, but I'm pretty sure we haven't talked about the results at all of this.
No, I don't think so.
But in Dragon Ball FighterZ, for example, 7th place was Justin Wong with Goku, and SDTX Van Wyn with Android 21, SSGSS Goku and Android 16. Fifth place was Vikir with Android 18, Yamcha and Tien. Fifth place was Kane Blue River with Android 16, Goku Black and Super Saiyan Vegeta. Fourth place was STDX Rebello with SSGSS Goku / Vegeta and Goku Black.
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
Blue
Yes. Okay, fine. That's good. Third place, 1UP Peppery Splash with Goku Black, Hit, and Cell. Second place, Teemo with Cell, Goku Black, and Vegeta. First place, TTT Ryan Ken with Android 16, Trunks, and Goku. There's no
Goku
adult Grohan in there at all.
Yeah, there's no adult Grohan.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. That's what someone told me on Twitter to call him.
What, Grohan? Yeah, no, it's cool. It's good. It's a good one. It's a good one.
SF5 Arcade Edition. Seventh place was Brutus with Abigail and Zangief. Seventh place was BFGC K-Money with Dulcim. Fifth place, Ghost K-Brad with Rashid. Fifth place, Sabor with Urian. Fourth place, TTT Shane Walker, Dulcim. Third place, Flash, Abigail, Urian, Vega. Second place, Vast End with Vega and Urian. First place, Echo Fox, Justin Wong with Manat.
Oh, dang. All right.
And, he's actually said that, Sokka has said he really wants to play Dragon Ball. He's just too busy learning Manat stuff. Okay. And Justin actually said it's the same reason why he hasn't been playing Dragon Ball, is that he's been going hard on Manat. And so we may see some more Manat coming out of Justin. And I think that might work well for him, that MVC2 keep away style.
That's cool, dude.
Tekken 7, fourth place, BFGC Cha-Cha with Eddie and Jack 7. Third place, TTT Neo Russell with Cosme. Second place, Mishimized, or Mishimzed. Mishimzed.
I think you were right the first time.
No, it's Mishimzed. Unless it's a typo. Could be a typo.
That just seems like it's not the right name.
Right, I agree with you, actually. Kazuya King Hayachi, Geese and Devil Jin. First place, ITS Mac with Jack 7, Dragonov, Eddie, and Bob. Super Turbo was played up there. Third place, MPTC Unessential Chun-Li. Third place, Echo Fox, Justin Wong with Old Sagat. Second place, JEDO7 with M. Bison. First place, Dogberry with Old Sagat and Ken. Sailor Moon was also played there, the Super Turbo version, Super Nintendo version of it.
Okay.
Fourth place was Dogberry, Sailor Jupiter. Third place was Echo Fox, Justin Wong, really? With Sailor Mars. What?
Not surprised.
Second place, SRK Missing Person with Sailor Uranus, Sailor Mercury, and Sailor Mars. And first place, TTT Neo Russell with Sailor Pluto and Sailor Venus.
Good work out there.
And a bunch of other games here played. KOF 14 was won by Alvin KOF. Samurai Showdown 5 Special was won by Secret TSF with Ukyo.
Okay.
Guilty Gear Rev 2 was won by 1UP Peppery Splash with Zatu Ichi. BlazBlue Central Fiction was won by Rakir. Capcom Infinite was run by Teemo with Sol Dormammu Nova. Injustice was won by Biohazard with Bane.
Makes sense.
Biohazard with Bane.
All right.
There you go. I don't have the results for the South by Southwest thing here. Let me grab that real quick. Are you pulling it up right now?
Sure.
Okay. Justice 2 2018. See no result. Oh, here we go. Results. All right, I got him here.
Cool.
All right. Seventh place was F3DR Gross with Green Lantern and Aquaman. BC. This is, of course, Injustice 2 at the South by Southwest tournament. Last year they did Street Fighter 5, and this year they did Injustice. So, and then BC Honeybee with The Flash and Dr. Fate. Fifth place was CLN Deoxys with Blue Beetle and Black Adam, as well as RNG White Boy with Scarecrow. Fourth place was Noble Samij with Catwoman. Third place, DF Gurr with The Atom and Bane. Second place, BC Biohazard with Bane and Starfire. First place, ALG Dragon with Black Adam and Aquaman. Did Dragon not go to final round?
Most of those guys didn't go to final round.
Interesting.
Look at that. Yeah, I mean, Honeybee, White Boy, Samij, Biohazard, and Dragon, none of them went to final round.
I actually heard from somebody that a lot of those guys were not told the South by Southwest event was one day.
That is accurate.
And that they just booked for the whole weekend.
Slayer was there until Monday.
That sucks.
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That definitely sucks.
That's unfortunate.
It's a bummer that it was announced so late. You know, it's a bummer that it's the same like time frame as final round. So many people had to make the choice of which one to go to, and that one had a big pot bonus.
Right.
I forget exactly how much, but like first place, they did a really good pot payout.
Spread. Okay.
First place I think was 6,000. Second place was like 4,000, and
nice.
eighth place was I think like 1,000 still. Like it was like really well done.
That's good.
For sure.
I'm happy about that.
Definitely, yeah. They did a really good job. But yeah, as a result of it having been announced so late and just before final round, unfortunately, the Injustice tournament at final round, a little light. A little light.
Right.
So definitely a bummer. But anyway, glad that those guys got some moolah.
Yep.
That's cool. I'm down for that. I think 2 years ago, South by Southwest did Smash. Right?
Oh,
I think
yeah, that's right.
It was like,
yeah.
The first time I did it was Street Fighter 4, and then I think it was Smash, and then it was SF5, and now it's Injustice.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they do next time. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's great that they keep rotating.
I think
Super
next
cool.
year they should do Tekken.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Tekken, for sure. So, okay. Or actually, probably be Dragon Ball.
It also makes sense to me, whatever. There's plenty of great Bandai Namco games out there.
Yeah, I know, right? Which is why they need that Bandai Namco Cup.
Dude, for sure.
Right?
Oh,
so, because when Soul Calibur 6 comes out...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And then they could... I wonder if they could throw in Pokken.
Probably not. Didn't they also help design Smash 4?
Yeah, that's true. They did.
Everything's Bandai Namco. Anyway, they're the best, apparently.
Well, speaking of Bandai Namco,
Okay.
Noctis is out.
Noctis.
So he's a brand new character in Tekken 7, the last of the guest characters that we know of in any case. Right, so I only got a chance to mess with him for like 30 minutes before the show started earlier.
Okay.
In fact, this is one of the reasons why we're late today, because I completely forgot we were starting at 7:30, and I was just sitting there Noctising away and stuff like this. From what I can tell right now, he's cool. He's got a lot of flashy things. Like and honestly, again, I'm not the Tekken expert, so Tekken experts can completely correct me if I'm wrong on this. But he seems like a really good beginner character, and I feel like he's going to be a very beginner-friendly character. But I also feel like he's going to be good at blowing up people at lower ranks. He's just going to be a very beginner-friendly character. Okay. He's got great range on moves. He can literally throw like a projectile across the screen that you cannot crouch under. That's super fast from across the screen, and it almost reaches like it disappears after a while, but it goes a really long distance and is very fast.
Does he have zoning potential?
He has. Yeah, I actually think he kind of does a little bit, except all of his zoning stuff look like straight attacks. Like, he has this crazy sword swing that launches that goes like this. He has a really long spear that pokes at your feet and everything like that, but they're all straight. So I just imagine at the highest levels, you're just going to start sidestepping him and blowing him to smithereens, right? But even still, he literally has a combo that you can start with either up forward 2 or down forward 2, and once you hit them, it's start with one of those two buttons and then do 2-2 forward 2, 2-2 2-2-2. Like, he has combos that are all on one button. It's like 50-some damage all on one button like that. Wow. And so because it's just sword swing, so he's just doing this. So 2-2-2-2-2. So I really feel like he's kind of very beginner friendly. Like, a lot of people are just going to be able to hit that button a bunch of times. Okay. I mean, he literally has a 5-string with 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I don't think anybody else has. Okay. Like, you have to do 10 strings normal, but he's just like do, and that's actually a legit post spinny, post screw attack combo button. So, I guess Katarina is like that, because some people are saying that Katarina's like that. What's really interesting is he has a non-Tekken-y jump. So he's got a Street Fighter-y jump that if he jumps, you can hit the button at different times, and he does a jump attack at different times. But he can't combo it when he lands. It's weird. Or maybe I just haven't been able to do it right. It doesn't pop them up like most other people's jump attacks and stuff like that. But I couldn't combo it like jump attack into low forward like Eliza and Akuma could. But it felt very more Street Fighter-y jump than Tekken-y jump. And so I just feel like he's really designed... I think that they know that a lot of people are going to use this character are not Tekken players. Right. And so they're really trying to throw in a lot of stuff that makes him good for that.
That's pretty smart, man.
And I don't know how good he's going to be. I can't judge that based off of the moves. He seems like he actually has a pretty good set of moves, like safe mids and things like that, and decent low pokes. But again, I feel like he's going to be a sidestepper's dream, basically, because like it just looks like everything goes straight. I didn't test it out. I didn't test out to see how easy a lot of things are. I didn't see what tracking moves that he had and stuff like that. But he's not only beginner friendly, but he just looks cool. Like the thing that he throws the dagger from across the screen, if it hits you, he teleports over to you and hits you. He has air combos where he hits you, jumps back in the air, throws another dagger, and like spears come out of it. And like it's just like he's a really cool looking character. He's even got a sequence where if you hit him out of the air, he teleports to the sky, and you can keep doing moves out of the air and stuff. He's flashy. He's very flashy.
That's cool.
He's like beginner friendly written all over him, in my opinion. So that's kind of how I feel about it so far.
Awesome.
So, but can't wait to see how he plays out and how he pans out, if people are actually going to use him seriously in tournaments.
People in the chat are saying that he seems good.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems good.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Exactly.
What's up?
Big Bears Game says, so James will never beat him then. Yep. That
Why,
is
because you have to sidestep?
Because I'm the worst sidestepper ever, dude. I do not sidestep at all. I am awful at sidestepping. So, but yeah, Noctis he's actually pretty cool. And in fact, it's almost to the point where I almost feel like I kind of want to use him because he's so cool looking.
You should. Why not? Yeah.
The problem is, I'm sure he has all these references, in-game references, and I haven't played FF15 yet, so I'm sure I'm missing a lot of that.
Are you worried about spoiling yourself?
No, not at all. I don't care. The new stage is cool, though. The new stage is cool because it takes place in Sid's garage with the three guys that chilling in the background and stuff like that. So, yeah, there you go.
Alrighty.
So I'm excited about Noctis.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it was, that's the first time I had turned on Tekken in a while, and it just felt good just to be messing with it, because I also went and messed with King for a little bit just because I was like, King.
Yeah, he's cool.
And it felt good to play it again, so I was happy to play that again.
People said that his name is pronounced Noctis Lucis Calum.
That sounds right, actually. I kind of remember hearing it that way in the game, so...